Welcome to 5 Minutes of X, where team building takes time, communists come pre-assembled, and falling off of buildings is just part of the resume. Welcome back to 5 Minutes of X. Today we're diving into the Avengers 17, 18, and 19, originally published in April, May, and June of 1965. Written by the inexhaustible Stan Lee with art by reliably dynamic Don Heck. With 3 Avengers issues to cover, there's no spotlight today, so let's just jump right in. Avengers 17 starts with Quicksilver's ambition starting to show. He thinks he should be calling the shots. Hawkeye agrees, but only about himself. Cap, meanwhile, is doubting his own leadership skills. Before the team tackles their mission to track down the Hulk, they head into the playroom, essentially the Avengers danger room. Training montage activated. They're sent to the desert where Mole Man is, lurking with his beastly hench creature, the Minotaur. Meanwhile, the Hulk is deeper in the wasteland. He was captured by a figure known only as the Master. In the middle of it all, Pietro is captured. The team takes down Mole Man and his monster, rescues Quicksilver, and never actually finds the Hulk. But they do leave the desert with a bit more confidence in themselves as a team. In Avengers 18, we find Cap spiraling into self-doubt. Let's just say if brooding were a superpower, Cap would be wearing Scott Summers' ruby quartz eyeglasses in this issue. Wanda and Pietro, meanwhile, are planning some downtime theater tickets for her and the circus for him before duty interrupts. Enter the Commissar, a Soviet strongman with a Cold War grudge and a Red Scare agenda. Cap calls the Avengers into action, but Wanda and Pietro initially hesitate, unsure about diving into global political conflicts. They only really wanted to fight crime, but they suit up anyway. And this time, it's Wanda's turn to get captured. There's a panel here I have to highlight. The pose they put her in is, let's say, aggressively unladylike for the time. Where was the Comics Code Authority when you need them? Oh my gosh. Okay, so the team battles the Commissar, and he turns out to be a robot. Finally, we have issue 19. A new villain turned wannabe anti-hero, the Swordsman, shows up. He's asking to join the team. Hawkeye immediately recognizes him. They have a shared circus past, and it's not really a friendly one. Cap, meanwhile, is suddenly considering a part-time Avenger arrangement so that he can work with Nick Fury. And that just feels really out of character for him, that he would just kind of leave him like that. It's kind of weird. The issue itself centers on the Swordsman laying a trap. Cap walks straight into it. The issue ends with Cap being tied up and falling from a building, leaving the team in disarray, and our mutants largely observing from the sidelines. So here's my review. Avengers 17 is a decent team-building issue. Mole Man is a weirdly popular villain, and I don't really quite get it, but the story gives some much-needed personality to Wanda and Pietro. Quicksilver is proud, fast, and a little reckless. Wanda is still reserved, but starting to assert herself. Their roles in the rescue of Pietro give the team some emotional weight. Avengers 18, not great. Wanda's powers are still treated like a plot convenience. Worse, the issue leans hard into Cold War propaganda. It's flag waving and kind of anti-communist filler with some ugly undertones. A lot of stereotyping here. Still, I like that Wanda and Pietro are given distinct voices here, even if the situation is weak. Finally, Avengers 19 is more of a Captain America story than anything else. Pietro continues to get a little bit more depth, and Wanda's characterization is slowly improving, but this 4-person Avengers team has some holes. Captain America can't carry this group as they're written here. The circus flashbacks with Hawkeye add some fun flavor, and the cliffhanger is kind of solid, even if it pushes our mutants out of the spotlight. Well, you survived another session in the Danger Room. For more character info, reading lists, and what other nerdy projects I'm tangled up in, head on over to Jordy.com. New episodes drop Wednesdays at noon and Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern. Remember, Wanda and Pietro showed up, stepped up, and leveled up, even if the Hulk got completely left on red.